In this video, I want to solve demonstration question 1-1, which is about the economic sectors in our economy. But before we do that, I just want to remind ourselves just for 1 second what is primary, what is secondary, and what is tertiary. The primary sector of the economy extracts or harvests products from the earth, things like raw materials and basic foods. Examples would be farming, fishing, logging, mining. Only about 3.9% of the Canadian labor force is engaged in the primary sector activity in 2019. You got to think this is such a dramatic decrease from the 1800s when roughly 50% of the population worked in agriculture and mining. The secondary sector of the economy produces finished goods from the raw materials extracted by the primary economy. All manufacturing, processing, and construction jobs fall in this sector. In Canada, around 16.7% of the working population is engaged in the secondary sector in 2019. The tertiary sector of the economy is also known as the service industry. This sector sells the goods produced by the secondary sector and provides services to both the general population and to businesses in all three of the economic sectors. In Canada, 79.2% of the labor force are tertiary workers in 2019. Now that we've reminded ourselves about what's primary, secondary, and tertiary, let's jump over to the question. Categorize each of the following jobs or businesses into the correct business sector. Use 1 for primary, 2 for secondary, and 3 for tertiary. We've got the name and description as well as the business sector. Keep in mind we have to explain why these particular jobs or businesses fall into their particular category. So remember to use the word because for your explanations. For instance, a seamstress is in the tertiary sector because they provide services to their customers, which is sewing clothing. Let's get started. Medical researcher. They provide services, so they would be in tertiary. Clothing manufacturer. Well, the word manufacturer is in the name. They take raw materials and produce finished goods in the form of clothing, so they would be secondary. Taxi or Uber driver. They're providing a service, being able to ride in their car, so this would be tertiary. Lawn care company. They're again providing a service to the general public, mowing their lawn, taking care of their lawn, so this would be tertiary. Coca-Cola company. Because they manufacture soft drinks and other beverages, this would be secondary. Fish farms in British Columbia. Because they harvest fish, this is primary. And finally, Ryerson University. They're providing a service in the form of courses and learning. So it's tertiary. It's no surprise that the majority of the businesses here are tertiary because we already know that 79.2% of the labor force in Canada in 2019 worked in the tertiary sector. Remember that it's important not only to know which sector of the economy they go in, but exactly why. Thanks for watching.